Yo, what's good with you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel, guys. So today, I'm bringing you guys another video. It's Friday, and you know what that means, Talks with Qwertyy. This is episode 15, which is a little bit interesting. We've been at this for 15 weeks. It's hard to believe, but we're doing another episode. So today, I'm going to be talking about something that's going to, hopefully, my intention is to change your perspective on kind of the way things are right now, or maybe just in the vast majority of life, and just have that perspective change for you. I have talked about I think the importance of perspective. I think I did an episode revolving that topic, but I want to kind of dive a little bit deeper and give you guys a actual example of something that can change your perspective in this episode. And it is long enough to make it an episode, so I decided it's probably worth enough for me to make it an episode. So we're doing it. If you guys are new around here, you guys know what to do. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're on the way to 1,000 subscribers. Absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for the support. And you guys are killing it right now. I've been waking up, new subs, new views, new likes, all this good stuff. You guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. But with all that gratitude out the way, which I love, by the way, let's get into it. All right, let me change your perspective. So in life, I was thinking about this yesterday. In life, with your perspective, especially right now in the pandemic, especially right now, you've been given and you've been dealt a little stack of cards, if you will, right? You've been placed in this box. And the way things are, like, I could really, once again, pinpoint the present moment, like right now, during everything and the way things are. It's a little bit different for all of us. I think we all have this new norm, and we all have this weird lifestyle that we're living now. Most of us are going to school. We're doing it online, which is obviously a lot different. I was going to school up to this point, and then I'm doing it online, which is crazy different. And if you are going to school, the regulations, the way it works, the system, everything, it's a little bit different now. And actually, by a little bit, I mean it's quite a bit different. So everything is different right now. You can't go out. You can't go to the places that you normally go. You got to be wearing all these, you got to wear a mask. You got to be doing all this stuff, right? We've all been placed in a box right now. We've all been placed in a box. It's a crazy year. It's been a crazy year and like almost a year and a half now, which is insane. But we've been given a set of cards, right? And there's within those set of cards, there's two groups of people, okay? The first group gets dealt the cards that they get, and they dread what they get. They get placed in this box, they look around the four walls, and they just hate where they're at. They'll sit there, and they'll waste their day complaining about the circumstances and the way that they live right now. Oh, I can't go out and see my friends. I can't go to school. I'm having no social interaction. Oh, I can't catch a break. Even inside of my house, I can't catch a break. Like all of these things. That's the first group of people. And I don't blame you for the mentality in general. Matter of fact, I don't blame you for that because it's definitely starting to wear on people. And during this time with this new norm and being inside for so long, I could definitely see why someone's mind would get to that point where they're sitting there and they're complaining and they're really getting down on themselves and the life that they live around them. So I completely understand, but this is why I'm here to change that, because in reality, I think it's no secret. We both know that it's not going to do anything for you. If only it's going to make you more emotionally, mentally, and sometimes even physically more just down that hill that you don't want to be in. If you're complaining about it enough right now, it's clear to see that you don't want to be in the position you are in. So I think complaining and really just hacking at everything you can possibly see, it's not doing anything for you. And I really, really am a strong believer of that. So we want to change that. We want to be able to make sure that you're getting the best out of it. But the first group of people is the people who do that, right? And that's, once again, don't blame you, but we're trying to change that. Now, the second group of people, and this is the group I want you to be in, all right, is the group that understands their circumstances. They've acknowledged the set of cards that they've been given. They understand where they're at in life. They understand that they don't go to school anymore. If they do, it's different. They don't see their friends. They don't have anything like that, right? And that's the way their life is. But instead of, kind of breaking down what they have in life and complaining about it and, wasting your day, they sit there and they go, you know what? This is the way it is. It's inevitable. I can't change the lifestyle I'm in when it comes down to the bigger picture, going to school, hanging out with friends, all that stuff. I can't necessarily change that. But what I can do is I can put my best foot forward with the cards that I have. Because that's really all you can do. It might not be what you want right then, but that step that you take, the small step that you take right now, could lead you to what you want. If you want to take a step back because you don't have what you want right away, that's not going to let you get what you want. That's going to push you further back. And sometimes moving backwards isn't the right way to go. Sometimes it is. I love that idea, but other times when you're complaining and you're doing it forcefully, then it's not good. It's not beneficial, and we don't want it. So the people who sit there, they understand the life that they live and they make steps accordingly to the best of their abilities. Those are the people who win. Sure, they may not have the lifestyle that they want. Sure, they may not be going to school, and sure, they may be upset because of it. Sure, they may not be seeing their friends a lot, but they might not be happy about that. But they're making do with what they got, right? They make do. They sit there and they acknowledge it, and then they say, you know what? It's okay, because I can't change that, but I can change what's in my own circle. I can change what I do in my day, because you're not, like, sad truth, you're not getting anything out of complaining. You're going to be getting something when you make the most out of your opportunity. You make the most out of your cards that you've been dealt. That's where it comes in. So there was a point in my life with this everything, especially in the start of everything, like early 2020, where everything was thrown off. I wasn't the only person that experienced this. I wasn't seeing friends. I wasn't going to school. Like, everything was just slowed down. It felt like time stopped. And I was in a position where I was like, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to live like this. This is terrible. I don't want to be in this house as long as I am in, like, all this stuff. And I was really down on myself. I was like, this is not it. Like, I don't want to be in this situation. And I was that first group of people where I was kind of complaining, or maybe I wasn't verbally saying it out loud, but my mental strength and everything wasn't where I wanted it to be. And it was just kind of like this huge slow race with myself. And I know it wasn't just me, but it was something that I personally experienced, and I can only acknowledge it truly because I was the one who experienced it, right, from my perspective. But then there was a time, I would say later on in the 2020, right around summer, maybe a little bit earlier, a month or two before summer, right around now, actually, a year ago from today, I decided to take charge. I decided to acknowledge my life, but I wanted to make it the best possible for myself, because I did realize I had to learn the hard way after, like, those days and days of complaining, weeks and weeks, and sometimes even months of complaining. I had to kind of acknowledge and understand, like, dude, you're not gonna get anywhere with this, and it's only gonna make your experience during this timeline even worse. So why would you want to do that for yourself? Once again, you're complaining enough, so it's kind of clear to see you don't want to be in that situation in the first place. So what I decided to do was, I was like, you know what? I can't change what's outside, but I can change what's inside. I can change what I'm doing on the inside, and I decided to. So one thing, like, this is just what I've done. You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing, but maybe some ideas. I'm just going to share them with you guys. I work out every single day. Back then, I was just doing a jog around my block. That's kind of what I was doing. And then that was it. But I got more into, in the later year of 2020, like around late October, I started working out, and I wasn't doing the most. I was just kind of doing this quick 5-10 minute workout, which isn't a lot, but I was getting my body active, and that kept me pretty uptight. I'm sure you guys, if you've seen my my day in the life around a year ago, once again, I'm sure you guys know that I did mention a jog, right? That's something I did back then. But once again, later in the year 2020, I was doing more of an exercise. I dropped jogging because I didn't really like it. It was getting colder anyway, so I felt like it was just kind of a waste of time. And then in the year 2021, I decided to step up my workout, and I'm doing this currently in, like, mid-April now. I am definitely upping what I'm doing, which is great. I've noticed results, which is amazing. And that's just not what I've only done. I've also journaled every single day. I recently started to do that, and that's made my mind go on paper, and I'm seeing what I'm doing, and I'm seeing how grateful I am, and I'm seeing really what I'm living, like the position I'm in, and like how amazing the position I have, how amazing it is, and how I should be grateful and not, like, walking around like complaining and stuff like that. I got into meditation that helps clear your mind, helps clear your anxiety and your overthinking. I started off with 5 minutes when I begun, and then I moved up to 10 minutes, and I'm doing 10 minutes currently. And I just kind of got, a couple hours ago, I just got done with meditating. It is absolutely amazing. I know some people are probably going to be looking at me like, no, I don't really want to do that. And you don't have to. I recommend it. Personally, I would love for you to do it. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. Obviously, there's no need for you to excessively do it, or just do it in general if you don't want to. I've got into cold showers only. I have been doing that for quite a while. Once again, the day in the life, I think I did mention cold showers. Something about it. Get your body more energized, it boosts your immune system, tightens your muscles, which helps with recoveries, which you see, like, sports and athletes and stuff like that, like, they have, like, ice baths after their game. That's kind of correlates with that. And I started maintaining a schedule. I've been uploading every single day on YouTube. During that time in the summer of last year, I was a bit off, like, right around school started. I was kind of uploading, but sometimes not. It was, like, in this weird period of my life, but I stepped it up, and I'm uploading every single day, putting a piece of content out there, and I'm just enjoying everything that I'm doing, and I've made the most. The moral of the story isn't to flex, isn't to brag, but I want to get you guys on that same capacity as me, or at least somewhat. We all move in different ways, we all step differently, and we all have a different life. So if you don't want to do exactly what I'm doing, you could do more or less. I just want to make you understand that what you're doing is important, and you want to be making sure that you make the best out of what you've been given. not what you don't. And it wasn't like last year when I was complaining, as I was speaking about, it wasn't as severe as some people. Like, I'm not sitting there like saying I went through it more. I wasn't that bad. I wasn't going through it that much. It wasn't that severe. 100% it wasn't that severe, but I know that I could have done better, and that's why I took the step to do better. So I'm okay. Nothing bad, nothing like serious. Don't worry about it. I just had to mention how I wasn't like the best mentally at one point, which is perfectly fine, especially with the way life has been, and especially back then when everything started up, it was different, right? So yeah, that's gonna be it. Change your perspective. I love all of you guys. If you took something out of this video, that's all I really wanted. And hopefully, if you guys are going through it right now, you're not alone. There's people out there going through it right with you. And if you could take that step to make yourself better, even just a small step, you're doing better for yourself already. I'm out for now. See you guys tomorrow for another one. Love all you guys. And yes, peace out.